Thomas outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Pickett. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And Tatum, here we go. Will it go? Vucevic's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Here's Reed. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Celtics trail by 11. Tatum passes to Brown. From downtown. Rebound Brooklyn. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Picked it. Reed inside. Spencer grabs the miss. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Tatum. Pass to Spencer. Fires the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Spencer's got 5 now.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
It's Thomas on the wing. Here's MP. It's good.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Thomas. MP up top. Misses from short range. Down low. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And Thomas getting it done for the Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Robert Williams, and it's Spencer in at the 3 slot. Here's Pippen. Pass to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
First half now in the books. Nets out in front, up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
47.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Miller.
Substitutions on the court.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He scored 17 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He gives them a real weapon coming off the bench. We'll see if he can match that effort tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The shot comes out. Cunningham with some nice D. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Here's Whitehead, and it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Pippen, he's checked in for Boston.
On the court.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Day. He's got 6. Cunningham finds Miller. MP outside. 1:44 left in the third quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Miller, the pass to MP. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Over to the left wing. Here's Pickett. He drops it from range. Pickett's got 12 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's MP. They get it back. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Spencer. Here's Whitehead. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. Here's Reed. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Knight in at the 5.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Spencer's checked in for Boston. Pickett comes in for Williams. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Timeout called. Brooklyn trail by 3. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. A minute 58 left in the final quarter. Here's Thomas. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it.
Inside, here's Knight. Over MP, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Certainly so. pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Back to Reed. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. MP, that one's good. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
It's Tatum working inside.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Pass to Cunningham. Miller on the wing. 1:02 left in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. The shot no good. Nice D from Brown. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Miller. Back to MP. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
15 fouls. At the line, number 40. At the line, one time.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Oh, as big a free throw as you can make. Now they need a stop to send it to OT.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knight. Count it!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 2.
Time to make some noise.
27 seconds left in the fourth.
Let's get it out.
To Thomas. MP with it. Now guarded by Brown. Reed with it. Cunningham looking it over. And here's Miller. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And the Celtics call time here.
The most positive fans in the planet. Let's go. It's t-shirt time.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Tatum. Missed it. Expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And Boston has possession.
Substitutions on the court. And at the line, one time. Reed.
And that one misses. And Boston calls time here. There's 10 seconds left in the OT period.
Needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
both teams making substitutions here.
Substitutions.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Tatum. To the inside. Counted!
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Brooklyn with the ball. Both teams making some changes here.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Haver. At the line, 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Temple. The Nets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to MP. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Celtics shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Miller. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Celtics also making a change. Holiday's checked in for Pippen. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Spencer. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Spencer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's MP. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Tipped away. Vucevic finds Holiday. Back to Vucevic. Over MP. Vucevic's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball to take the lead. Reed, no good. Here's Spencer, and he drives in. Yes!
Spencer.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Reed passes to MP. Back to Reed. Pass to MP. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And Boston calls time here. It's tied at 129. 30 seconds left in the second overtime. Temple's checked in for MP. So it's Boston now. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. Double overtime games are so grueling, and after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, Give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Good one, P.
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fight from a dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. One time told her pull up again. In the back of the Benz. I wanna put mirror 10 on the tent, I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. Do whatever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. I'm treating little boy like my pets. I know the young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, do do for a win. One on one missing it up. One on one missing it in. One on one messing with kick. One on one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one on one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know I'm hip, I don't got a trip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here. And if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out and make your build and get to the double rep events. If you guys happen to see me in an event, make sure you send me a team invite and let's lock in for the summer.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA.
Pacers fans, get loud. It's game time. Let's meet the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. The big man, 7'2", number 21, Terrence Warren. At one guard position, 6'4", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. At the other forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At the other forward, 6'5", number 00, Benedict Mathurin. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach is Rick Carlisle. Once again, your Indiana Pacers.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Miller is out there with Reed. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Bledsoe in at the power forward position. And for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Warren is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. It's an overlooked challenge for these players right now.
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Pass to Nembhard. And another shot. Siakam misses. Miller outside. Shoots. That one's in. His first shot this game.
This is Miller's game. He is a good jump shooter.
Siakam passes to Warren. From the arc. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here are the Nets. Here's Thomas. Count it from 12.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Here's Nembhard after the basket by Brooklyn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this game. And he can't get the first one.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Good on the second free throw. The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Reed kicks to Bledsoe. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him, and that one good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Halliburton. He had 25 points last game. On the shot by Warren, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Halliburton against Reed. Step back shot. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-1 run. And the 3 ball is good. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Reed kicks to Thomas. Reed against Halliburton. Reed the pass to Claxton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They're getting their first look at the season of the Nets in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Warren. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And D'Angelo Russell's. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Obi Toppin.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. And it's Mathurin missing. Brooklyn leading by 12. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Days checked in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Russell. The rebound by Day. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 16-3 run. Temple dishes to MP. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Inside, here's MP. Pacers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Temple finds MP. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nembhard with it. He's against Miller. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Offline with his three. MP from deep three-point land. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back at... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Siakam is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Haliburton. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Gray in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That one misses. Good defense by Claxton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get it back. Tries yet again. And it's Bledsoe laying it in.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Haliburton against Thomas. Haliburton, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Thomas inside. He's guarded by Russell. Thomas, no luck. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons, featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Here's Russell over Reed. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Nets leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Siakam pulls it in. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. To the inside. Will it go? And Siakam with the layup.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Park has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Halliburton, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bledsoe kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
How about Halliburton? Going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Miller, and he converts the layup. Miller's got 7.
Rising to meet the challenge of that interior defense. What a play by Miller.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 18. And it's Miller in the corner. 36 seconds left in the first half. Nembhard grabs the board. The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Walker in the corner. Here's Warren. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And so it's Brooklyn.
The Nets, 31.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Cam Thomas. Reed out there with Miller. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bledsoe in at the 4 slot. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Clock at 6. The rebound by the Nets.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pacers trail by 20. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Halliburton against Reed. And it's in there. Reed's got 7 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Reed against Halliburton. Miller surveying the floor. Back to Reed. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Tips it up.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The pass to Warren. Here's Nembhard. And stolen by Miller. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Warren. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Halliburton. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 20 points and a couple of boards as well. He was difficult to contain in that one. His performance off the bench was impactful. See if he can do that again tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Nets making a switch here. Temple's checked in. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Down low, Walker takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 6 points for Walker. Nets leading by 23. Caver passes to MP. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes to Caver. Here's Temple. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. On the wing, Walker. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Nets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Temple dishes to MP. Toppin against Cunningham. Back to Temple. Pass to MP. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Indiana shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mathurin. For the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Mathurin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep three-point territory. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Halliburton. Siakam is out there with Warren. Then there's Toppin. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Siakam. Over Bledsoe. Siakam, good. Siakam's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Indiana.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Miller. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Pass to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
Timeout called, the Nets. Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
Andrew Nembhard checked in for D'Angelo Russell.
For your Pacemates dance team.
On defense, Indiana. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Halliburton against Reed. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
MP finds Reed. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pacers trail by 16 to the inside, and it's Warren with the jam.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Thomas passes to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Nets working the ball around now. The Pacers pull it in. Warren's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Miller. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Nets leading by 14. MP outside, looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
MP outside. Pass to Claxton. MP inside. Warren's there. MP, that one a little long.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Halliburton for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Reed. Here's MP. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell kicks to Gray. Inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Here's MP. And it's good. 2 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA.
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Miller, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow. Another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Back to Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
On the wing, Bledsoe. Now Reed. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Claxton with a rebound. And here are the Nets now, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. The best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not a good move.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
First free throw is good.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he...
He's been contributing over 15 a game. Bridges, he's checked in for Ayton. And the Nets making a change here. Brooklyn shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Holmgren, out to the wing. And he's going for the lob! And the big finish by Holmgren.
Chet pops up, throws it down. You don't have far to go if you're Chet Holmgren.
MP with it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. They trail by 6.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bledsoe outside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 4. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Here's MP. Good on the shot.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. 5th best, the Nets.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
MP. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Thunder trail by 6. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's against Reed. Rejected by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 7. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Jalen Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Hardy. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Miller, the pass to MP. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Yep, that one goes. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Williams, and there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your number 2 Disney.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Making a switch here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Brandon Miller, and it's Bledsoe in at the 4-man position. Outside, Williams. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Nets trail by 4. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. His shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He dropped in 16 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. The lift he gave them off the bench was massive. Just the type of energy they needed. Let's send it to you guys.
Yeah, Allie, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He could make that pass in his sleep.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Bledsoe, the pass to MP. Lets a floater go. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooklyn pulls it in. Miller's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Temple. MP with it. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Oklahoma City shooting around 50% of the game so far. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Pass to Temple. And here's MP. He's covered by Ayton. From 13, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Wallace up top, guarded by Miller. Holmgren. Holmgren powers through traffic.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And Brooklyn with possession here. 4-point game. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. Good on the bucket.
Number 40.
MP's got 12.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Ayton, he's checked in for Hardy, and it's Holmgren in for Wallace. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Curry from 18 feet away. Rebounded by Temple.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Holmgren. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's MP. And stolen by Bridges. It's stolen by MP. Can you tie it up? That one misses.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by the Nets.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. MP shot is good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Score's tied at 80. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nick Claxton.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Count the basket. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half.
How about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 2. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Reed passes to MP. Here's Temple to the left side wing. Here's MP. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
This goes to Reed.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Ayton. Counted!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
On the wing, Bledsoe. Now here's MP. He's covered by Ayton. MP's shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Ayton. Money.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Pass to MP. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Free throw no good from MP. And now we've got an intentional foul.
His 5th personal foul. Second team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Miller, the pass to Thomas. Here's MP. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket. And they weren't special that time.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Here's Temple, and he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Here's MP. Misses there. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.